In this next section, we'll look at the leadership scholarship in detail. Before you is the essay prompt for the leadership scholarship. It reads, in your own voice, please describe the activity or project you propose to undertake and how this experience will challenge you and allow you to grow as a leader. Include a discussion of why this initiative matters to you, what you expect to distinctively contribute, and your goals for developing your leadership potential. Make sure to explain how you will carry out your project over your 2 quarters of award. What do you need to learn about leadership and about being a leader yourself? How will you keep track of and evaluate what you're learning? And consider how your mentor and the context of your project will provide the support you need to meet your learning goals. The first component is describing the activity or project in detail and with purpose. So why are you deciding to take on this project? Why is it meaningful to you? And what are the specific steps you're going to take throughout your progress? Also include why this matters in a larger context. What's the impact you're trying to create, whether it is at small, local level here on campus, or a bit broader in your community. Then the third point really asks you to reflect on what leadership means to you personally. So what aspect of this project is going to really challenge you and push you to grow as a leader? Also, how are you going to measure your goals and your progress towards your goals? Last but not least, remember that your mentor is a crucial and important factor in the success of your project. So how is your mentor going to jump in? How are they going to really make sure that your project comes into fruition? Make sure that you describe how all of these components relate to your specific project in the specific quarters of award. So it's okay if your project is going to last maybe a little bit longer than those 2 quarters, but be extremely specific in terms of what you will be doing during those 2 quarters. When we think about the evaluation criteria and what the individual scoring in your application will see, these are the 4 main components that they're going to look for. The first one is characteristics of the applicant. So how are you prepared to undertake this project? What is that potential for success? Is there maybe a course that you've taken in the past that really sets you for success? Do you have previous experience with a similar organization or type of work? What is going to really prepare you and equip you to be able to lead this project more independently? Next is the project context. So make sure you have clear description of your goals. Who are you going to collaborate with? Leadership projects don't come into fruition on their own. They require collaboration and oftentimes a lot of other individuals to be involved. So who are those individuals and what are they going to contribute? Last but not least, what are the methods? What are the tools you're going to use? What are the steps you're going to take in a linear fashion? Really make sure that we understand as reviewers what you're going to do. Next is once again describing what leadership means to you and how you describe yourself as a leader. What have you done in the past that has been an important part in your leadership development? And how is this current project going to push you even further? Also, make sure to tie it to any future goals. It's important for us to see the dots that you're connecting between what you're doing now and something that you hope to do in the future. And this ties to the last point, reflection, growth, and impact. So remember to include potential contributions to your learning, educational impact of the activity and scholarship, both in that short term and long term. Also, for leadership applicants, you will be invited for an interview if you move past the application review